Hi everyone, it's me Sanchari and welcome back to my channel Simply Sanchari. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to review the Jason Wu Tinted Foundation meets CC Cream. I have two shades with me. Earlier, I picked a wrong shade, then I had to reorder again. So yes, let's see how it works on our Indian brown skin girls. If you guys are interested to know my thoughts and take on this tinted foundation, then all you have to do is stay tuned till the end of this video. Alrighty, so this is how the outer packaging looks like, which comes in a matte black cardboard packaging. Here you will find a window to see the component mentioned Jason Wu. You will find the shade number on the face of the outer packaging. Here you will see tinted foundation meets a CC cream, and here you will find the net quantity, which is 30 ml. The price that you pay is rupees 12.99 and you get total of 12 shades exclusively available on Cult app. If you don't want to spend the whole amount, you can even apply some discounts available on Cult app. If you want to know more details, you can check the link over here. I have shared my experience while shopping from this app. Now let's unbox this. I am so excited because I have been trying out these tinted foundation for about a week now. I tried it with primer, without primer, with a gel primer. So yes, I was trying it out just to see how exactly it works on different primers. So this is how the component comes in with the casing, and here is the tube. So you get a nice tube packaging, and here is the nozzle. So you get this kind of thin nozzle to squeeze out the product, which is quite good, I would say, and it is very lightweight, absolutely perfect for your traveling purpose. So yes, I have already done my CTM routine but did not prime my skin. I am going to swatch both the shades for you guys side by side so you can have a fair idea. And also today I am going to work with this foundation side by side. Like one side I will use 07, the other side I will use the shade 08. So one side I'll prime and the other side I will not prime, just to show you guys how these works with and without primer. So let's get started. For today's primer, I'm going to use my favorite NYX Plump Right Back primer, which I'm going to apply it on the right side of my face. So if you are interested to know more details about this NYX Plump Right Back primer, you can head on to my description box or my YouTube channel and you will find difference of contents. I have done a complete in-depth review about this primer. Also, I've compared it to ELF Power Grip primer. So I'll mention the link in the description. Also, you will find it here on the card section. Now I'll allow the primer to rest on my skin for some time. Okay, so I've given the primer a good 5 minutes time to set on my skin, and now it is nice and tacky. One thing I forgot to mention, the shade number you will also find on the cap of the inner packaging. So I will swatch both the shades for you guys on my jawline. So I have taken about a squeeze of the shade 07. And this is the shade 08. So you can see the difference. 07 is more brighter and it's more warmer than 08. Now 08 is a neutral undertone, but the thing is I can see some pinkish tint in it. I have neutral foundation, neutral tinted foundation, but it is not this pink as it is like Jason Wu's tinted foundations. Let's mix 7 and 8 both. So I'm going to mix the shade 07 and 08. And this is a mixture of 07 and 08. So now that you have seen the swatches, let's move on to the application process. To blend the right hand side, I'm going to use my new EcoTools 360-degree blending brush. And to blend the left hand side, I'm going to use my Real Techniques RT200 brush. And please don't forget to comment down which shade looks better on me. So here is the side by side comparison. 07 with warm undertone on the right side and 08 with neutral undertone on the left side. As I was trying the shade 08 for a couple of days, so I can clearly tell you guys that 08 is my wrong shade match. If you have warm undertone, please don't settle for neutral shade, because by the passing time it turns gray and also it looks a bit pinkish or reddish in color. You can clearly see the difference that my face is darker than my neck, but on the right side it looks brighter than the left side. Also, because it has a warm undertone, it is matching my neck somewhat. Because I have darkness around my mouth area, 08 looks gray when I complete my entire face makeup and if I do not color correct, but it does not happen with the shade 07. It has nicely color corrected the darkness around my mouth and it is not looking gray or ashy anymore. You cannot see any brush strokes whatsoever and the job was quite easy. You can also blend out these products with your fingers as well as with your sponge, but the sponge is going to soak the maximum product. So if you're on the go and if you want to use it for your daily wear, of course you can use it for your daily wear because it is a tinted foundation that is going to color correct on its own. So you can also use your fingers. Now, talking about not using primer on the left side, frankly speaking, I cannot see any difference whatsoever. My pores look same as on the right side because right side I've used the primer and it somewhat blurs the pores, but not to an extent. But I can clearly say that it does not make any difference whether you use a primer or you do not use a primer. Now, if you're a oily skin kind of girl, then totally you can work with this foundation because it somewhat gives you a natural matte kind of finish, and whatever radiance you can see, it is just because of the skincare product that I have used underneath. Let me complete the rest of my face makeup and I shall come back to give you my final thoughts. So guys, I'm back with full face of makeup and here is the finished look. Now let me tell you what all products I used to balance out both the sides. Now on the left side where I used the shade 08, I have used the concealer from Flower Beauty in the shade Medium Deep. This has a nice warm yellow undertone and I used it under my eyes. On the right side where I used the shade 08, I used my Huda Beauty Faux Filter concealer in the shade Toasted Almond, and after that everything is now looking balanced out. I did bronze up my skin very slightly on the left hand side because if I overdo it, it might look muddy. And on the left hand side also I used the same bronzer, which is my Physicians Formula Butter bronzer. I used my blush from LA Girl in the shade Blissful. It is one of my favorite blush, and yes, all the cream and powder product just went on smoothly. Also, let me tell you, I did powder my face using my Rimmel translucent loose powder, and once I have powdered my face, everything is now looking matte. The radiance has completely gone. The side where I've not used any primer, it did not make any difference whatsoever. So if you skip primer, then too it is going to give you an equal amount of finish, and also it is going to give you an equal amount of even toned skin. All the product just went on smoothly. As I've mentioned, I had no problems whatsoever. Now because I was trying it for a couple of days, so I know it works fine on each and every skin types, and the main motto of this tinted foundation is to cater to each and every skin tones and skin types. Now because you have got 12 shades in India and also in the States, so you really have to be picky while choosing your correct shade. If you go wrong, you might end up messing with the undertone. Coming to the longevity part, as I was trying out this foundation, I noticed that for 6 to 7 hours it kept my skin mattified, and I did not test after that, but I know that after certain hours my skin is definitely going to ooze some oil, especially on the T-zone area, and I can blot those oil and powder my face as and when required. One more thing I would like to add in here is that it feels absolutely lightweight. I don't know about the hydrating part, but it is not feeling heavy at all. Because I have a mature skin type, it is not enhancing my texture in any way. So the formulation is really good. The texture is light, runny, and it just blends out easily. You have seen me using brushes on both the sides and it did its job within seconds. So it's that easy. You can even use your finger, as I've already mentioned. and yes, that is it. Now whatever shine you are seeing, it is just from the highlighter, because I do not like a totally matte flat kind of face. So yes, for oily skin, I think this is a boon, and I think I can make this work, especially in summers when the heat and humidity is too much and I want my skin to be mattified and less oily. Maybe because of winters the oiliness is a little bit subdued, but I think in summers we are more oily than usual, so it is a right time to try out this tinted foundation, especially in Indian summers. Next, if you ask me whether it oxidizes or not, I would say it oxidizes ever so slightly, nothing to an extent like the Smashbox Halo Healthy Tinted Moisturizer. This oxidizes tad bit, you can say half a shade, which does not make a much of a difference. I forgot to swatch it on the back of my hand. So this is it about the review part. Whoever was looking for a review on these foundation by Jason Wu, I think I was able to help you guys in some or other ways. If you like my video, then please do comment down below what all products do you want me to review or do you want me to try on my channel. Alright you guys, it's a wrap for today. Hope you found the content helpful and informative. If you did, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You can also follow me on my social media handles, whose link I have mentioned it in the description box. Please come and say hi, and I will see you soon with my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.